What's going on, YouTube? Yeeyee Dipper back here again tonight from the Dip Studio in bumfuck nowhere. Tonight we're doing a review on Copenhagen Southern Blend. Dip of the South. Dip Southern Blend and shut your mouth. See what I did there? It's a little jingle I made up there for Cope Southern Blend. Comes from the original Song of the South. But figured I'd twist it up a little bit and make a little jingle for Cope Southern Blend. Anyway, so we'll get right down to this review here. Copenhagen Southern Blend. I like this dip. I used to dip it a lot back in the day. I stopped dipping it and I went to kind of like Skull Extra Mint. And then I kind of went back. Now I'm starting to go back to Southern Blend and Cope Wintergreen. I've always dipped Cope Wintergreen basically since like a month after I started dipping. But this is starting to become my everyday dip along with Cope Wintergreen. It's got a bold flavor to it. It's got a sweet flavor to it. And we'll get down to that in a couple minutes. But first we're going to put our lips in. Obviously we're going to pack our lips full of Copenhagen Southern Blend. Whatever you guys have out there, throw in the lip with me. Let's do it. Alright, so pack our cans here. Nice and good, nice and tight. There you go. About half a can left. Just about perfectly half a can, almost. We're going to take a pinch of it. I'm going to add a filler here in a second. Time for the filler. Sorry, I'm having a problem getting out of the can here. Alright, there we go. So again, ladies and gentlemen, that's Cope Southern Blend. Alright, I'm going to do the review now. For the can, the appearance of it, it's got the kind of like a goldish brown color to it around the middle here, as you can see. To me, it looks like a Southern Sunset. It has that kind of like that gold. I don't know. It's just something about the gold that makes me like the can so much. In my opinion, it's probably the best Copenhagen can out there. Actually, I know Copenhagen Mint came out. Apparently, I heard from a couple people it's in Maryland now, Western Maryland. But I haven't seen it in my my county or my part of Maryland. However, I hope it comes here soon because I like the Cope Mint cans too. They're like a light blue. They're a typical mint colored can. They just have a little bit of they have the metallic finish, I guess you could say, on the front of the can. It looks just like this but light blue. And yeah, it looks really sharp. But in my opinion, this is definitely the best Copenhagen can I think that's out there right now. And in a couple years, we'll probably make one that looks better or about the same as this, but as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best looking Copenhagen can in my opinion. Alright, so I mentioned the appearance of it. It's got the brown kind of exterior there, and in the middle it works into the gold. Let's read our warning label, shall we? Warning: this product could cause badass disease and shit loss. It doesn't really say that, ladies and gentlemen. But I say that because it does take a lot of shit out of you, literally. You'll shit a lot. Not just with Southern Blend, but with all dip. It's going to make you shit, okay? Sorry about that. But, yeah, it's going to make you shit. So I figured I'd throw that in there. Because, we all hate warning labels, so I figured I'll give it I'll give it a little exciting twist, I guess you could say. Or I'll actually give it a positive remark for once, instead of, warning this product could cause gum disease and tooth loss. But, what the hell. Anyway, so the appearance, I'll show you the outside of the can. You see it's just got the brownish gold on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. It might be upside down for y'all. Yeah, it is upside down. But it says 50 cents off, trial offer. I did not know that I got a trial offer for this. But apparently I did. Got this can about a week ago at the gas station, local gas station. But apparently I got 50 cents off the can, so can't beat that. Anyway, as far as the texture of the dip, it's a very moist dip. Copenhagen's really moist. I mean, in my opinion, it's moist. Skoal's actually pretty moist too, especially their flavored dips. But as you can see in the inside, it's a dark dip, dark colored. It's kind of like a mid cut. It's not really it is a long cut. They describe it as a long cut, but it's got like it's not an overpowering long cut. Like, it's not, your freaking strands aren't that long. I mean, it's a mid cut. I mean, it's in between a, kind of like a fine cut and a long cut, which is good. I mean, it's got the long cut in it, but it's not all long cut, so that makes it easier to pack. As far as the flavor of it, what it tastes like, I feel like this is what most people want to know right away in my videos, is what it tastes like, whatever dip I'm doing. And it is important. Sorry, can't talk. It is important to know what it tastes like, because obviously you're not going to try it if you think it doesn't taste good right away. So, Southern Blend, it's got like a, here's my opinion of it. It's got a sweet tea taste to it. Tastes like, kind of like sweet tea mixed with tobacco. It's a very sweet dip. It's a strong flavored dip. A lot of people, it's kind of like it's like those 50-50 dips. It's kind of like a hit or miss. I'm on the hit side of it, obviously. I mean, I like it. I like the flavor of it, but some people just don't like the flavor of it, or it takes them a while to get used to it. Now, as far as I'm going to rate it on flavor. I'm going to give it probably an 8 out of 10. It's, like I said, it's a good flavor. I like it. It's like sweet tea. Some people say it has like a hint of Tabasco sauce in it. I don't really taste that. I mean, it's not, spicy in any way. But it's more like it's a sweet dip. If I had to compare it to another dip, I'd probably compare it to Copenhagen Straight or Grizzly Straight. Basically any other straight dip out there, because it's got that sweetness to it. That's the closest dip I can think of to it. Alright, so packability, I mentioned, when you pack it and you see it there. I just took that one pinch out of there, well, the two, because I put a filler in. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it packs fairly easy. I'm going to take a little pinch out of here. As you can see. Oh, dropped a little bit, but it packs pretty easily into your fingers. Not too much problem with it. Like I said, that mid cut, it does make it a lot easier to pack and put it in your lip. So, as far as the spit, which I have to spit right now, because I'm, spitting in about 30 seconds. But anyway, it makes you spit a lot, okay? And I like that in my dip. I like spitting a lot because a lot of people don't like dry dips, and I'm one of them. I don't like dry dips. If I feel like I have to hold in my spit because I'm not producing enough spit, I don't like that. So, but yeah, I mean, it makes you spit a lot. As you can see, I've been spitting quite a lot. The tone or the color of the spit, it's like a medium brown to a light brown. It's not really dark. But like I said, it does make you spit a lot, which is good for me. Well, I like it because I like spitting a lot when I dip. The last ability for this dip, it's probably going to give you about 20 minutes. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, depending on who you are. I can't really keep this dip in for a while, believe it or not. I usually keep dip in for at least 30 minutes, no matter what it is, or until it loses flavor. But for some reason, this loses flavor pretty easily. But I mean, I still like it. It's a good dip. And I'm gonna start doing this more on my videos when I do reviews. A lot of people have been asking me like what I pay for dip, like for a can of dip, and obviously every can's different. You know, even Copenhagen. You know, I mean, sometimes it's kind of weird here in Maryland, at least. Copenhagen is usually what I dip, and it's usually like what I buy most. But I found that this can, I mean, obviously, like I said, it was 50 cents off. But even like Southern Blend's a little bit cheaper than Cope Wintergreen, at least where, you know, I live. But I think I paid like $3.10 for this can, or something like that. That was with tax too, so it was probably like, you know, like $2 like $2.90 or $2.95. I don't know. I can't do the math. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cheap. This is cheaper than Wintergreen, but yeah, I paid around. I'd say without the 50-cent trial offer, it's about $3.10, $3.20 a can. But yeah, that's about it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's the review on Copenhagen Southern Blend. It's a freaking beautiful looking can. I love it. But anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm Yeeyee Dipper. Hope you all enjoyed. Please subscribe to this channel, like it, like this video, comment, whatever you want to do. Let me know how much Copenhagen Southern Blend is where you live. And y'all stay safe. Have a good night. And what's in your lip?